No! What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Scythe, and I got my cat on my lap, so I can't really dance around. But we are back again for another Trove on the Xbox. How you doing today, folks? I thought that it would be appropriate. Please sit down, you crazy old cat. I thought it would be very appropriate if we wore what do you call this? It's a Trove hat, right? Because it's green, so green is like the Trove colors if you look at the logo, and it's blocks, right? So, yeah. How y'all doing today, though, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. Also, I keep forgetting, and yes, Atticus, I know that he was the one who gave me the Shield Servitor. I was totally joking. It's an ongoing joke, remember? Yes. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day today, everybody. I thought we would actually go and adventure in U6 because U6 seems to be really, really easy for me now that we actually got all the proper Martial Emblem and the Surestrike and stuff. Oops, Daisy, I gotta put my headphones on. Excuse me because I bumped my microphone arm there, but we're gonna be giving away some streamer dream boxes today, 2 of them to say the least. So if you want any of those, folks, as always, be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment in the comment section down below with your favorite adventure mount. So if you're curious as to what those actually are, you just go over to the collections menu here, go to the travel, go to this, and then you go to the adventure box mounts, and that's all of these. Yep, I know that most of you probably don't even have all of them, but needless to say, I mean, you can still have a favorite, and links are in the description below, as always, where you can see all of them, because I have like videos previewing all the different mounts and stuff like that, right? But needless to say, 2 lucky winners are going to end up winning. Take that, you little freak. I don't know why. Is my volume even on with this thing? Ah, there we go. The problem with these headphones is I never know when they're actually on. But I thought we would also end up opening the caches that Technical Tag 217 ended up giving me a while back, and I said we were going to open them a couple episodes ago. Didn't end up doing that, so let's actually just do that right now before I forget. Whoopsie daisy, it's 60 of these bad boys. I heard the sound effect as if we got something rare and worthwhile, but I skipped through it like so quickly, I didn't get to see what it was. Oh, so we actually got 1 Heart of Darkness. Then what else triggered the karma sound effect? I mean, was it like 50 eyes? Does the game consider that to be a good item? But thanks so much for those boxes, dude. And then also we've got a few shoutouts, not too many today though. Just one from Mute Po Show something. I don't know. He donated a lot. That's pretty much the only description that I got from Tovin10 was he just said, yeah, this guy donated a lot. He called me up on the phone. He's like, yo, dude, and I'm like, how'd you get this number, man? Stop calling me. And he's like, no, but dude, ended up donating a lot or something apparently, and I don't get your stupid fishing rod out of the water there, dude. Oh my goodness. So we gotta go and kill. Where's things to kill? All of these dungeons have been complete. Well, we can at least go fly over to this one. Did you know that this dungeon, weirdly, like you gotta use your imagination, but it's supposed to be like an arcade machine. A lot of you might not even know what that is anymore. It's like an old box that you would play video games in, and you would go down to the arcade and be like, hey, Timmy, you remember me? And he'd be like, no, I don't remember you because I never met you before, but hey, this dungeon's already complete. Ah, don't you love my cornerstone? Isn't it the worst? I still haven't found any time to actually bother building it up, and I mean, honestly speaking, this game is like so glitchy that I don't really care to, because even on the PC version, it sucks too. My house that I built like way back in the beta days, the game has this glitch. No surprise there, Trove has glitches. But Trove has this random glitch that'll happen sometimes where it actually will delete the top of your cornerstone. I've had that happen to me like 2 times. One of my cornerstones that ended up just absolutely deleting. Whoopsie daisy, we can just take this portal so we're at the top. And I just ended up rebuilding over it. And then there was my main cornerstone ended up getting deleted, like the top of it and onward. And it was like when I sent in a ticket, they were like, yeah, we're going to have to roll your whole character back like a week in order to actually fix that. And it was like, no, I don't want you to end up doing that. Just fix the issue that you ended up doing. So, I mean, unfortunately to say, that's one of the reasons why I'm so discouraged. Get out of here then, you crazy cat. So discouraged to actually bother building up my cornerstone in the console version, right? Where is the stupid boss? All right, well, anyway, at least there's one down here. Banzai! Die, you stupid freak. You're not actually the 3-star boss, but I'm gonna kill you nonetheless and just forget this dungeon because I searched all of the attic. I didn't see him up there. But then also, I wanted to give a quick little golf clap here to my good man, Jester1305, because he's actually really applied himself to the community above and beyond. Even been playing Ark with me and some of the other guys, even though it's a private server, I ended up laying him in because he's actually been really involved. But promoting him to officer at the end of this video. He's not officer as I'm recording this, but as all of you end up seeing this, he's gonna end up being officer. So congratulations to him for that one. And then in general, I wanted to talk about something that I probably should have been mentioning more often in the videos, and that is Jub Jub, the club that everybody wants to be a part of. is full, and it's been full for quite some time, sorry to say, folks. We try to kick people regularly from the club, but just to give you an example, so when you open the club menu right here, you go into here, where is everybody? You pull back out, or no, wait, you go in here, you press Y to show offline members. It doesn't actually show everybody offline. You back out, then you come back in while you still have that toggled on. It takes like 5 years to actually load the entire list, and then you gotta go through it. Uh-oh, my game may have crashed. And then you gotta go through the list one at a time, trying to look in random order. Every name is actually alphabetical. You cannot sort how long somebody has been offline or anything like that. So I'm just trying to say, you know, give a little bit of leeway to our officers, folks, because yeah, we do say that we're gonna invite new people in regularly, and we do. It's just that the kicking inactive people, or even just kicking like anyone in general, is just horrible. It's a real mess. Well, at least I can always close the game. The funny thing is that it tries to show the cutscene every single time for console players, but on the PC version, you only watch it once, and then it changes in the ini or config file, never to show it again. I wish it did that on the console version. Hi, Demon Blood 100. What are you doing here, you freak? Did you actually find me or track me down? I'm scared. Seriously, that guy's weird. He's got like, oh no, he is following me. He's got a stellar hat and everything, the monster. Stay away from me, you're too powerful. Seriously. Ooh, it's these dank pinatas. Look how stupid they look. Don't you love this dungeon? Like, seriously. And this weird, gross ice cream sandwich with a bite taken out of it, or more likely, somebody taking it, stepping on it, because that's what it actually looks like. But another thing, too, that I did want to just kind of mention in passing, folks, is I'm considering it. I'm not promising anything. I have been getting a hankering for some live streaming, so I do want to actually do a live stream sometime soon. Can't say whether or not it's gonna be the Xbox, PS4, or the PC version. Most likely one of the console versions, I'm sure. But one thing that is immediately prevalent that I was thinking about today as I was just grinding a little bit, because I've been finding a lot more time to actually just grind at random. I just sneak online so lots of people don't see me, right? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I think the biggest reason why most people don't really know whether or not I've come online is because I can't very well add 5 zillion individual people on Xbox Live. There's no quick, easy, accept all, and I'm sure I've got hundreds of friend requests already. But the whole thing that I kind of ended up realizing is, since the Xbox version is so unstable, unfortunately, it does mean that if I do end up live streaming the Xbox version of Trove, I'm gonna have to go into Do Not Disturb mode and solo stuff. Because I remember way early back when I first started on the Xbox version, I did actually do a short live stream, as far as I recall, and it was so unplayable that it just wasn't any fun for me, you know? Like, I couldn't even complete any dungeons. I couldn't jump up them to save my life. This guy's got the blue elemental dragon too? Jeez Louise, you freak, stay away from me. He's scarily powerful. But seriously, it just ended up becoming unplayable for me, and I don't want that to happen again because it also makes for a really boring live stream video. I don't even know how some people can actually play this game with the bad frame rate that you can possibly end up getting, especially when I have like a big group of people around me. There will actually be players that go into the dungeon and actually complete the dungeon while they're getting like 5 frames a second, and it's like, how are you doing this? You know, like I really don't understand. Where did I go? That's the wrong way. Why is that dead end even in this dungeon? Like seriously. But anyways, folks, just wanted to catch you up on a couple things today. I've actually got my hands full with a lot of recording, and kind of just wanted to have a random mess around video because I've been getting all deep and stuff in the latest videos, and you know, I thought that we would kind of just take a break, just kind of get our grind on a little bit, and just kind of complete a couple dungeons. Yeah, I did end up getting a little bit of XP since the last episode, as you can end up seeing in the top left, but I don't know, not really that much. I mean, at the least, we are able to handle U6, possibly even U7. I'm curious to see. Let's actually hop over into the club world and find out the hard way. Now, we might not be able to handle it just because I do know that because the old versions of Trove ended up actually only going up to U6, it means that U7 Plus is not necessarily balanced that much, to say the least. But at least we'll get to try it out on a 3-star and see whether or not we are strong enough to handle this area. I think we will, though. I'm fairly confident just with the gear that we're actually rocking. But I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been this scrubby. Nope, we can't. Well, we can kill, but we also drained all of our pots in like 2 seconds right there because these enemies are just so overpowered. Like seriously, look at this. Without death defying, this game would be like impossible. Can we actually make it through this dungeon? Yeah, we were able to actually defeat one thing and then get destroyed at the end, but at least I ended up getting all the items, so take that, you stupid shark. Thanks so much for watching, though, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.